Coming up on DC News Now at noon, barricade situation resolved after hours of a police standoff. How law enforcement were able to take the suspect into custody. A country music icon has passed away. How the world is remembering Loretta Lynn. Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us for DC News Now at noon. I'm Mark Hall. Meteorologist Damon Matson is back with us. And Damon, could we see a record low for the month of October?
Yeah, Mark, we definitely could with those high temperatures today. Feeling a lot more like late November rather than early October out there. This cold, dreary setup, it's not going anywhere. When might we start to warm back up, break away into a sunnier pattern once again? We'll let you know in just a bit.
Okay, Damon, thank you. And developing now, a man is in custody after a 5-hour standoff. DC News Now's Lex Juarez was on scene all morning long, and she has the answers to what happened.
It all happened right here. Police say they were called to the scene because 32-year-old Christian Johnson was shooting a gun from one of these balconies. That was around 2:30 in the morning, and multiple neighbors called the police on him. By the time officers arrived, Johnson barricaded himself inside. Police say over the next 5 hours, negotiators worked to get him into custody. It wasn't until 9:20 that a team got into the apartment and arrested him.
We do know that he was prohibited from possessing a firearm in the state of Maryland. So we did find a rifle and live ammunition in the apartment.
Johnson's 4-year-old son was inside of the apartment the whole time. He was not hurt, has been reunited with his mom and taken to a local hospital as a precaution. In Silver Spring, I'm Lex Juarez, DC News Now.
Daughter in a cabin on a hill in Butcher Holler.
Loretta Lynn, also known as a coal miner's daughter, died today at the age of 90. She was known for her frank songs about life as a woman in Kentucky, which pulled her out of poverty and made her a pillar of country music. Lynn was inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame and received the Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award for her 50 years in country music, among many other awards. She died at her home in Tennessee this morning. New details on the shooting death of a local boxing legend, Buddy Harrison. Surveillance video shows the suspect outside of his home in Southeast, and that is where Harrison was killed last month. Now take a look at your screen. You can see a white car make a sudden stop. Two men run out. A short time later, they run back to the car and drive off, and police believe that this was a targeted attack. They're offering a reward of up to $25,000 for information that leads to an arrest. Developing now, former President Donald Trump is taking CNN to court. He's seeking $475 million in damages. Former president is claiming the network defamed him to prevent his success in any future political campaign. The lawsuit focuses on CNN's use of the phrase, the big lie, in reference to President Trump's false claims of widespread election fraud. This afternoon, CNN is not commenting on the lawsuit.
We came here in person to show that we're with you. All of America is with you as you receive and recover and rebuild. I'm confident we're going to be able to do all you want, Governor, and I'm committed to this island.
President Biden spent Monday in Puerto Rico surveying the damage from Hurricane Fiona, while communities are just starting to recover from the devastation brought by Hurricane Ian. Fiona battered the island weeks ago, and federal leaders are stepping up efforts to help them. Hannah Brandt is in Washington, D.C. to explain how.
No stranger to storms, Puerto Rico is once again trying to rebuild, and President Biden is pledging support while it does.
You deserve every bit of help your country can give you.
Hurricane Fiona battered the island more than 2 weeks ago, and tens of thousands of people still don't have electricity or clean water.
For everyone who survived Maria, Fiona must have been an all too familiar nightmare.
5 years ago, Hurricane Maria devastated the island, and thousands of people died in the aftermath.
You have had to bear so much and more than need be, and you haven't gotten the help in a timely way.
But this time, he says it will be different. On top of billions of dollars in aid from FEMA, the president announced another $60 million to help Puerto Rico build more resilient infrastructure. The goal is to strengthen flood walls, shore up levees, and create a new flood warning system.
We have to do more. We have to ensure that when the next hurricane strikes, Puerto Rico is ready.
Puerto Rico's governor says he's confident in the president's commitment to help.
All American citizens, regardless of where they live in the United States, should receive the same support from the federal government.
And the president was adamant that support will continue flowing to Puerto Rico.
Standing with you every step of the way, as long as it takes.
And tomorrow, President Biden is scheduled to visit Florida's communities there, deal with the damage from Hurricane Ian.
We've had more than 1,900 rescues, and the USAR teams with more than 1,000 personnel have gone door to door to 65 different structures to check on occupants.
Hurricane Ian's death toll continues to rise. There are 47 confirmed deaths in Florida, 4 in North Carolina and 3 in Cuba. Rescuers are continuing their search for survivors. As of Saturday, more than 1,000 people had been rescued from flood areas along Florida's coast alone. And today, power could be restored to most of Florida by the weekend. Ian knocked out power to 2.6 million Floridians. The Florida Division of Emergency Management said the goal is to have power back by Sunday. As of Monday, more than 500,000 homes and businesses are still in the dark. Well, some good news for the Commanders this afternoon. Running back Brian Robinson has been cleared to return to practice by doctors. Now, this comes a little over a month after he was shot twice in the leg. And as for when he will be ready to get back on the field for game action, the decision will be made by Robinson and the rest of the Commanders' coaching staff.
We have to be smart about how we're going to handle him. And we got to handle those expectations. We also got to handle, what he's going to go through physically and mentally. I mean, it's a different set of circumstances. I don't know of any other player that I've coached that's had to go through this.
Robinson could return to practice as soon as tomorrow.